If you want an Oracle deck that's going to be outspoken and just give you what you need, the Self Source-ery Oracle is going to do that for you. For the love of Mary, Lizzo, Joan Jett. Oh. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Kyle Gray. Welcome back to my channel where I like to explore the intersection between all things magical and spiritual to support you having your own connection. A few months ago, I started to unbox other people's Oracle decks, and I said, hey, if you've got a deck out there that you'd like me to check out and review, send it my way. I was not ready for what happened next. I have a cupboard full of Oracle decks, but I'm super excited to put this one to the top of the list and to the front of the line. It is the Self Source-ery Oracle by my dear friend Lisa Lister, who sent me this beautiful little care package. Please excuse the coffee that I'm enjoying at the same time as creating this video. But yeah, she created this amazing Oracle, sent me this beautiful little journal care package and a lovely handwritten note. And it was quite nice. I might share it with you. She said, Kyle, beautiful, bougie you, sending you my newest creation, the Self Source-ery Oracle, with all my love and red lipstick kisses. Mwah. Let them remind your big and beautiful heart in every way that you are the magic, you are the medicine, you are the spell. I love you and all that you are, Kyle Gray. She power, Lisa. I love Lisa Lister, and I will say, you might know of her from her many books, but one of the most famous ones she did was this book called Witch. Just Witch. Amazing book. And what I love about Lisa Lister is not only did she create this oracle and come up with the idea, she also did the artwork herself. And, you know, that is a very rare thing to happen in this world. She also sent me this little journal, which has a very vaginal vibe going on. So yeah, let's have a look at the Self Source-ery Oracle. Remember your magic. This oracle has been channeled and drawn with love by creatrix Lisa Lister to help you connect to your creative life force as source, access your unique to you magic, and remember that you have the power to feel, heal, and co-create your own well-being. I'll say this to you a little bit about Lisa Lister. She wrote the book, which, as I said earlier, she also wrote another book called Explore Your Lady Landscape. So she is this kind of multi-talented being who, you know, is interested and focused on everything that can go right in the healing of the female body, everything to do with the womb magic and what it means to be a woman. This is all her stuff. And, you know, anyone that I know that's going through challenges with, you know, menstruation, endometriosis or anything like that, I always say, hey, have you ever checked out the work of Lisa Lister? So, you know, I'm proud to know this person who's really dedicated to women and all forms of feminine healing. It says, remember your magic, remember your magic. As in, you are magic. Plain on the other side. I like that this is a longer, thinner oracle, 42 cards, and has a snake on the back. And of course, the snake is a feminine representation of Shakti energy, or the Kundalini Shakti, which is the divine feminine spiritual essence held within all beings. And when we move into spiritual practice, we unlock and unwind this Kundalini Shakti that dances through the column of the spine, awakening all forms of spiritual healing and knowing within us. So I'm guessing that that's why this snake is on the back of the oracle. And let me just say, the artwork is super cool and it's giving me felt tip vibes. So before we get there, let's have a look at the oracle. It says, you are the mother-loving spell. This oracle will support you to self-source, to take fierce responsibility for yourself, access your creativity, and reconnect to the frequency that is ultimately yours. It invites you to come to your senses, untangle yourself from the societal spell to reveal what is real for you. Trust your instincts, self-attune to your innate body wisdom to cultivate your own magnetic source power. Remember your magic. Become the mistress of your mysteries. Know your flow and live your rhythm. Allow these cards to return you to your true nature, all that is cyclical, rhythmical, primal, instinctual, and magnetic. It's so funny because Lisa and I had a conversation a number of years ago, and she's like, "You're so linear." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I am. I'm very like from A to B. This is how we're going to get there. This is the way it needs to be done. And she's not. So the Oracle guidebook, just have a little look at. So it just says other books or other products by Lisa. Self Source-ery, which is the book. The Red Journal, Code Red, Witch, Love Your Lady Landscape. It is, not Explore Your Lady Landscape. Oracle card decks, the She Sirens Oracle, and there's a number of meditations. And let's have a look inside. So it's a little bit about how it is, a love note before you do the official start. I think Lisa used to be a journalist for like Smash Hits and all these kind of like pop culture magazines. So when you're reading it, she's got that flavor, like kind of speaking to you like one of your best pals. And so the Self Source-ery Oracle consists of 42 cards that were channeled and illustrated by me and my coloring pens. So she does use felt tip pens. And a lot of love. As with everything I've created and will ever create, the deck is heavily infused with all things Venetian. There are 42 cards because 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 6 in numerology is the number of Venus. I share this because it's through the cycle of the planet Venus that I've been able to dive deeper into my own self-sourcery. You need only look at the delicious dance in which Venus, the Earth, and the Sun participate to create the sacred geometry of a 5-pointed pentagram and a wild rose to know that Venus holds some powerful and potent divine feminine wisdom. Venus's astrological symbol is often called a mirror and is the key to unlocking her whispers and the mysteries within you. And ultimately, the Self Source-ery Oracle is a Venetian mirror that reflects back to you what it is you already know. How the Oracle is structured. The cards are grouped into 3 color-coded suits or medicine bundles. Come to your senses, trust your instincts, and remember your magic. Each of which represents a distinct form of guidance and inspiration. There are 14 cards in each medicine bundle. Cool. So red for come to your senses, yellow to trust your instincts, and purple to remember your magic. All right, now we've had an idea of some of the cards. Let's have a look through the deck. A revolution of the heart. Be discerning. Contain, don't tame your fire. Cultivate courage. Know that you know. These are so cool. I hear her calling. Lean back. Let your body remember. There's like a pop art vibe to the Oracle. They're super poppy, super bright, super colorful. Perpetually becoming. Reveal yourself. Seeing in the dark. Underneath it all. I really like the messages. Are unusual. I don't even know how to say this one. Vital viriditas. What the hell does that mean? Wise one. Bite the apple, I dare you. Come undone. creative force as source, forever in process and progress. You can like see this sassy she being like, full of yourself. Let your heart be your compass. Pleasure is a birthright. Reclaim your center. Return to the temple. Oh, Ishtar. Speak your truth. Stay with it. The whole mother-loving spectrum. These cards are too much, but in a good way. You are the spell. You are holy. A returning. I am the mother-loving safe space. Know your flow. Let it be devotional. Life is a ceremony. Live your rhythm. I'm not even sure how to see this. Meet in Heduana. Mistress of the mysteries. Nourish to flourish. Tend the terrain. The magic of you. Track your fox scent. What do you long for? You have the power to choose. Okay. This is a card deck that I've never seen before. You know, like this is like no other. You can see in the cards there's this very vaginal energy going on. This is proper female power energy. There's love for the Virgin Mary in a sense, but maybe not so virginal. There's unapologetic energy to it. It's very in your face. Here it is in all of its glory. And I like it. And I think the best way to get a vibe for this card deck is just to pick a message. So let's pick a card. Something that we need to know. From the Self Source-ery Oracle. Okay, here we go. What do we need to know? You have the power to choose. Let's do 2. Tend the terrain. Okay, I'll read the messages to you. Here we go. You have the power to choose. Here's the message for our first card. You have the power to choose. Receive it. You always have the power to choose. For the love of Mary, Lizzo, Joan Jett. Oh. For the love of Mary, Lizzo, and Joan Jett. This is amazing. Okay. For the love of Mary, Lizzo, and Joan Jett, always choose you. When you do, and when you keep choosing you, it activates Self Source-ery. It becomes cell deep nourishment and regeneration. It's an attunement and full and deep integration. It's magical and real because magic is real. It's feminine artistry. It's eros. It's a dance with the divine. It's you trusting the ever unfolding revealment of being in your body and living your rhythm. Whoa. I choose me every single time. That was good. So that was the first one. Tend the terrain. Dedicate and devote yourself to tending your terrain. Listen to your body, read her sensations, her cues and clues. Allow yourself to be fascinated by your own wants and needs, your longings, your desires, your habits and patterns. Know the terrain. Know what nourishes you and know what depletes you. Know what enlivens you and know what enrages you. Know your roots, your sense of home. Give yourself what you need to thrive, remembering that you've been through to simply survive. Then tend and deeply honor your sacred terrain. I honor and tend my terrain. I think we need to do one more. These are so good. Oh, last card. Cultivate courage. Here we go. Transmission. What if the courageous thing to do is to pause, connect to source, trust, discern, and then respond? What if the courageous thing to do is to create and love in the face of fear, pain, and anger instead of fighting? What if the courageous thing to do is to choose to love fiercely and cultivate compassion instead of fighting or bringing each other down? What if you trust yourself and instead of letting the fear, pain, and anger consume silence cause you to react and retaliate, you pause? You self-source. You choose to tend to yourself, your needs and your wants, and you love on yourself, not bypassing any responsibility, but first and foremost, choosing yourself and choosing love. That is how you cultivate courage. Affirm it. I choose to cultivate courage through love. Listen, if you want an oracle deck that's going to be outspoken and just give you what you need, kind of like the best girlfriend who does not mince her words, the Self Source-ery Oracle is going to do that for you. It's this. I mean, I think Lisa Lister, if you know her and her work, is very unapologetic. It is what it is. And it's for someone who's quite deep. She's also very direct. And I think you will absolutely love this. And if you are trying to untame the wild self, the part of you that, you know, for too long has conformed and allowed external influences to dictate to you who you need to be, dictate being the clear word here, this is going to allow you to reclaim something that is magical within you, take control again, and support you through it. So I love this oracle. I think this is one that every woman should have in their collection. And I want to say a big congratulations to Lisa Lister on this amazing oracle. The Self Source-ery Oracle is available now. If you enjoyed this video today and you got something from the content, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment with some of your feedback. I'll see you in the next one.